My name is Alex Lopez and I am the manager of auxiliary services. I oversee the mailroom, courier, emergency management, and all events for the college. Often we are so busy completing our day-to-day work that we rarely find the time to focus on the why and the how when completing tasks. This is where process mapping comes into play. It involves taking an entire process and breaking it up into individual steps so you can more easily evaluate and eliminate any non-value added steps. These types of steps are any parts of your process that are not necessary for completion of the overall function of the process. Process mapping is needed to help figure out where we may have gaps, speed bumps, or hurdles in the work that we do. Without process mapping, we could be missing out on opportunities to improve efficiencies at the college. Once you have identified which process you want to map, you bring together all those who worked with the process and begin to step by step physically map out the process. This typically starts with grabbing materials such as post-it notes, markers, butcher paper, your supervisor's wall, to begin placing each step of the process from start to finish. What this does is create a snapshot of the current or as-is state of the map. With the desired outcomes in mind, it is now time to move into the improvement phase of the process mapping. You and your team will begin to work on crafting the future state by removing any non-value added steps, eliminating unnecessary decision points, making sure the new process flows and is easy to use. Once the future state has been created, you will then begin the fun part, implementation. Communication and documentation should be focused on during this part of the process to help with quality assurance and relentless improvement. Once this future state becomes the current state, it is vital that you continually monitor all parts of the process and make changes as needed. Some of the benefits for process mapping would include time and resource savings. Improving processes decreases the time spent putting out fires, allowing for more time for productivity. Improved service. Process mapping works both for internal and external processes and can improve overall customer service. Collaboration and teamwork. What you will find while process mapping is that it allows for everyone to be heard. This is an important part of the process because it will help get all those on board with the implementation phase and the overall success of the process. Documentation is also one of the most important takeaways from process mapping. This documentation not only paints a clear picture of both current and future state processes, but it also provides step-by-step instructions on how the process should be done. Process maps can be inserted directly into employee manuals or websites to help current or future employees. Realizing that now more than ever we must do more with less, Rio must begin to improve efficiency throughout the college and eliminate unnecessary steps in the services that we provide. If we are to continue to put students first, we must be sure that these services we provide don't cause more harm than good to their success. If we eliminate the time we take to fill gaps with our processes, we will have more time to innovate.